You too. What's good with y'all boys, man? You already know who it is, man. Jolt here, back once again with another SpeedStars video for you guys, man. So look, in today's video, I will be covering the 4x1 relay. There's a new race that they just added, maybe like, I'll say it's been out for maybe a month and a half, maybe. So it's fairly new. And I really love it because it's giving me this thought that they may add the 4x2 and the 4x4. So look, y'all, there's a few things I want to cover before we get into the race because there has been some updates that you may not know about, just all depending on the last time you opened this game, man. So the first one I'll start off with is in the high scores where you can see the whole leaderboard. You can now race against whoever you want to. So let's say you find your friend on the list or whatever and you want to race against his PR. You just click on his name. So if I was to click on Fix One, is that a Fred one? I don't know. So you'll just click on it, and then right here you can hit face off and it'll put you in a 1v1 against them. So that's face off. So you can 1v1 anybody of your choosing. And right here, smart custom race. So you can also hit add the custom race, and I can add an entire race of 7 people of my choosing. And I can have all of them in my race and get smoked by all of them. So that's for the leaderboards. You can now, you know what I'm saying, race against whoever you want to. And oh, let me show you guys my 4x1 PR. It's not all that, but it's not bad either. 33.4. I want to say, yeah, the PR in this is a 32.1. That's crazy. 32.1 is outrageous. So that covers the leaderboard. Now we're gonna get into how you put whatever build you want in any spot of the race. So let's say I wanted this build. This is always my first leg. My first leg, I usually have them around first and anchor or first and third. Just all depends on how good my third leg is doing, because that's the leg that kills me every time. So right now, as you can see, I have them set to my first and third leg. So you just click on this baton right here, right above the left arrow icon, and now you can put whatever build you want on any of these legs. Brief description. Use this to toggle which leg the selected racer will be placed in at the 4x1 relay. You can choose to have the same racer on multiple legs on the relay if you want. So I can have this build right here, my first build, I can have him be on all 4 legs if I want to. It just all depends on how good you are with different builds, or if you're really only good with one. It just all depends on how you are as a runner in this game. So yeah, you can put him at any spot you want to. And that covers that. So now I'm going to get into the race, and I'm going to show you guys how to run the 4x1 in SpeedStars. Alright guys, so we're back and we're here on the track, ready to go. As you can see, the time's already going. I don't care, because I'm not here to try to beat a PR for y'all. I'm here to show y'all how to run the race step by step. So step number 1, I say this in every video, getting out the blocks is literally the most important part of any of these races. I cannot stress that enough. Like, literally. Like, I don't care if you're the last one out the blocks and you're pushing 30. You're not PRing. I don't. It's just not going to happen. You have to get out the blocks better than you did when you PR'd, or it's somewhere around that area. So getting out the blocks is very important. I can't tell you how you should get out the blocks because it all depends on your build, really. Like, you could, like, if your first leg is a build that's slow out the blocks, then you may have to finesse and run a little differently with him coming out the blocks. But for this build is pretty powerful out the blocks. Yeah, this build is pretty powerful out. Oh my god, I done backed all the way out. So getting out the blocks is the most important step. Do not come to the 4x1 if you are not decently enough when it comes to getting out the blocks. Like, bro, it's just not gonna go well for you, bro. And in this, I would say come down to settings, go to lane preferences, bro. Be in lane 1, bro. Just be in lane 1, bro. Like, I'm clicking on 400-meter hurdles. What in the world? Just be in lane 1, bro. It's the shortest distance, but I don't really know if that's the case in SpeedStars. I don't know how they, like, if they really like keep that all the same, but just be in lane 1, bro. Because if you're in any other lane, you're just gonna destroy your mental seeing everybody pass you because they're in a shorter distance. Don't even tear yourself up like that. Just start off in lane 1 where you're in the back, and all you got to do is walk everybody down. It's just the easiest way, and you ain't got to worry about seeing everybody on the track. You just focus on your character and focus on how you're running, because I promise you that will affect you. So now let's talk about the handoff, because I'm running like crazy right now. Don't even pay this no mind. So the handoff is extremely important. It's just as important as you getting out the blocks, because there's 3 levels of the handoff. You can have either a bad handoff, where it's either great handoff, early. It's 4 of them: great handoff, perfect handoff, late handoff, or early handoff. So I want to say it's an early handoff. I think it is. So if you have an early handoff or a late handoff, you're cooked. I'm trying to tell you. So let's just say I have an early handoff. It'll let you know when it's coming up. Early handoff. It's slow, bro. You cannot have no early handoff. So to get a perfect handoff, we're not even gonna talk about the other ones. To get a perfect handoff, you want to flick. Well, to pull the baton out, you need to flick your left stick. Well, you need to flick up on either side. It really doesn't matter. So to have a perfect handoff, you want to flick up as soon as you get around about, when it says maybe like 2 meters. Is it meters? I don't know. Shit. Don't quote me. But look, right around here. Like, you don't want to do it until you get close to him. I'll show you guys again. Bow. Okay, now I'm running a little bit better. Golly. Late handoff. A late handoff would mean you didn't even flick your stick up. If you just run into him without swiping up when you get to him, then you'll have a late handoff. All right, issues that now here's some of the issues you can have with this race. I'm not gonna lie. If you're in the middle of your race and you accidentally flick up, you're gonna slow down like crazy. All right, so let me just, all right. So you see I'm going 27, trash, terrible. All right, watch this. Boom. Now let's just say I flick my stick up. Now look at my speed. Drops drastically. You do not want to, That's why early handoffs are not good. You may think you finessing by flicking your stick up early. It's not going to do you any justice, I promise you. It's not at all. So what I like to do when I'm running this race is, how do I want to put this? I usually just try to run with the same builds. Like, I don't try to have 4 different builds. It's just, nobody's really out here doing that. Like, the majority of the people that's at the top of this leaderboard are running with all the same people. Let me do a face-off with the PR dude. I'm not even going to catch him. I'm going to just complete the race so you can see. This is a horrible race. What is a horrible run? I'm usually holding 29 on all these builds and 30 sometimes on the on this dude right here. All right, now let's watch the replay so you can see what I mean. Pay attention to his first build. If he's running 4 different builds, he's an absolute demon. That's the second build. 9 times out of 10, this man ran 32. See, same build. Yo, did you just peep how he ran 32? I've never seen anybody in this game run 32 miles per hour. 31. Oh my God, that's outrageous, bro. That is outrageous. But you see what I'm saying, though? He had 3 of the same builds. He only had 1 build that was different. This was the only build that was different. And 9 times out of 10, he had that build there because that build is good out the blocks. You want to have a build that's good out the blocks for your first leg at all times. Now, these other 3 builds are his top speed builds, his builds that he's good at with top speed. And it shows niggas running 32. There's one more thing I want to cover too that I just seen when he did his handoff. Yeah, that's another thing I want to cover. I'm going to use him for reference because my run is trash right now. So look, when you're running, it all depends on what type of tapper you are. If you're a hard tapper, like if you tap slow and hard, which... Bro.
Ready. Set.
All right, here's one more thing I want to cover. So you see how his first build was the only one that was different? That's because that build is good at getting out the blocks. You want to have a build that's good at getting out the blocks for your first leg. So I'm going to use him as a reference because this race is just outrageous. So here's one thing that is also something you need to be mindful of. This is like a devious tip I'm about to give y'all. Pause. So when you're doing your handoffs, this all depends on what type of tapper you are. So let's say I'm a hard tapper. I'm gonna just do the race again. So let's say I tap hard. I tap hard and slow. So you can either tap soft and fast like this, which isn't really good, or you can tap hard and slow like this. So if you tap hard and slow, you'll see right around when you get to the handoff spot, like you'll be running for the both of them. Like you see how, so let's just say I get to this next leg and I'm gonna just start tapping on both sides. You're gonna see that runner's gonna be doing the same thing. You see how they're both in sync? So that means if I'm tapping hard, the build that I'm about to hand it off to, his head is gonna be down because he's still trying to build up speed. So right around when you get to the handoff spot, you do not still want to be tapping hard, because if you're still tapping hard, his head is gonna be down. And with his head being down, when you see how my head's down, it's slowing down my speed. Now I'm trying to wait for my head to come up so I can hit my speed. Now I'm gonna just finish the race and I'm gonna let you see when the guy who has the PR, the world record in this do it. I'm just trying to finish the race. I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About to hit the thug shake. I can't end this race. All right, watch this. So watch when he does it. You'll see when he does his handoffs, the other guy that he's handing it off to, his head isn't down. It's down right now. As soon as he handed it off, his head came up because he started tapping soft as soon as he handed it off. Head down. As soon as he handed it off, his head automatically came up. That's how you want to be. Because if your head is still down, then you're just going to stall your speed out and you're going to get walked. Show you guys what I mean. Let's do global. Put that difficulty down, boy. Ain't trying to get me smoked.
Ready. Set.
All right, so I'm gonna do it with my head down so you can see what I mean. I'm gonna just keep tapping hard the whole time and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. See, my head's still down and look at how they just floated on me. Now I'm gonna tap soft as soon as I handed it off. Coming back, but I just can't run right now to save my life. Head came right up. Walk him down. Walk him down. Oh no, yeah, he got it. yeah, so that's a tip that you really want to watch out for, bro. Like, that will really determine your race. You could do everything else right. If you do that wrong, it's just a lot of things in the 4x1 that you got to look out for, because it's a long race. You're running the entire track. It's just everything you have to pay attention to every little detail, y'all. But yeah, man, that's gonna go ahead and cover it for the 4x1. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down below in the comments. I know this video was all over the place. I was bouncing around. Just work with me, y'all. It's been a minute since I've been making a video, man. Been over here stuttering like crazy. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, man, like always, man, it's greatly appreciated, man. If you like the video, man, let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to reach that 1K, man. We just hit 400, and I am eternally grateful, man. I appreciate y'all for real, man. I ain't even been uploading. Y'all still been showing me love. Like that is crazy. But come on, bro. We got to get this game back popping, bro. They doing some crazy updates, bro. We got to get this game back popping, y'all. Get this game back popping, man. I will come with all the content you guys need if this game comes back to life. I'm trying to tell you. But that's gonna go ahead, man, and do it, man. JOLT signing out, y'all. Peace.